Let's see what's happening to me in the month of July. On on July 5th morning itself, I felt a bleed on my target joint, but it didn't develop. So I didn't infuse factor. Next day, I gone to the gym, but I couldn't work out, and the stiffness started to increase. So I came back to home. On Tuesday, I wasn't able to walk properly, but I had some bank work, so I finished with little lag on my legs. It's a minor bleed only, so I'm not using factor. 8th bed rest. Morning 8 a.m. I go to purchase fruits, vegetables, and chicken. Every day I will be able to do that. If I couldn't do that, then my situation is very bad. See, every day 8 a.m. around. On 10th July evening, I felt somewhat recovery in my stiffness. So I started walking inside my home to increase the strength and the recovery. Next day I gone to the gym and worked out little. Um, on 6th I took bed rest again. 13th I felt comfortable and able to do workouts properly. 14th 14th onwards 14th evening I felt little pain while walking in with small arthritis pain. And 15th also I got severe arthritis pain. I forgot to take the tablet because I am new to this tablet. I just come to know just before 6-7 months ago. I didn't even finish one strip of that tablet. Still 3 or 4 remaining. Next day when I reached my bike from my home, I couldn't walk because of arthritis pain, so I came back to home and took that arthritis tablet, and I am able to walk. On that day evening, I felt very good, and I am able to walk for a long time. I just controlled myself and restricted my walking time, but my walking style is pretty improved pretty well. So I wanted to walk more. I didn't felt any discomfort or tired, but I restricted for the time being. On 17th morning, I had a twitch on 11 a.m. while I was sleeping after finishing the workout. 11 a.m. I got twitch because of the restless leg syndrome. Because that restless leg syndrome twitching pushed my leg beyond its range. Like I can only bend my knees around 80 to 85% only. Because of that deformity happened before many years ago. So it started to bleed on the time itself. I got a sharp pain, but sometimes it won't bleed, sometimes it will bleed. So my target joint started to bleed around 12 around 11 a.m. itself. On the evening, I tried to go for a walk. I felt that leg is not working properly, and the stiffness started to increase. So I gone to government hospital around 6 p.m. and infused Moroctocog. I had to walk for around 20 to 30 minutes inside the hospital itself. So that's why this spikes around that time, and I returned home around 11 p.m. on that day. And on 18th I took bed rest. Every time when we bleed, there may be a target point. Exact target point differs. Okay, uh, the last time I bleed exactly in this area. Okay, see, you can see that. See, it's spongy. Okay, you can clearly see now, and uh, it's treated with 1000 units of Moroctocog factor. After around 36 hours, I'm updating this video. Still, my leg is not touching the floor. There is a gap down there. Okay, and sometimes the bleed target point may be target joint target may be on this area. Okay, or sometimes this area, and sometimes this area. Okay, when I bleed on this area, this this area blood feels little late, and the pain will differ every time. It depends on the target point where it is bleeding. Okay, sometimes when we bleed, we can't straighten the leg, and sometimes we can't bend our knees or flex the legs properly. Mostly, I'm not able to bend my legs. That's the best because you can go out uh, with some lag in your leg, but it's manageable. It's better than that another type of bleed when we cannot straighten our leg. Okay, this will this kind of bleeds we will be able to straighten our leg 80 to 90% mostly. 80% itself good enough for essential works